Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Pullet is the key defender on that occasion. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Quality ball. And he was alert to it. Roberto Carlos. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Roberto Carlos. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bellingham. Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. They just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mosquera. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Cafu. Haaland. Caught offside that time. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's got to be in here!
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good defending, very good defending. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe. Bellingham. Back into the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. What a throw in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Cafu. Messi. He's looking to set free a runner. Hits one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's got them. And the shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Pedri. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Haaland. Haaland has got himself a free kick. So the perfect chance to get one back. He'll fancy himself from here. Messi!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He can run onto that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Hakimi. Time and again they are repelled. Dinks one through. Header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Gullit. Cruyff. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that should be the keeper's. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Decent progress down the left. Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Cafu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Heads it! Haaland is onto it in a flash. And the counter is on.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nuno Mendes. Bastoni. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. In with the challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Can he get onto this? Cantona wriggles his way through. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. And he welcomes it in, and he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Szoboszlai, and he skips past his man. Haaland is herring after that one, stood up well to him there, and that's really well manoeuvred, and that's been drilled in, and that has been clubbed away. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Haaland, Xavi Alonso. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that was vital. Chips it through. And the keeper's given it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Roberto Carlos. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Real chance! Cafu. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cantona. Up he goes! Cleared without complication. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. David Villa. Lizarazu. Oh, what a ball, he's in here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Roberto Carlos. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, important interception. And now the breakaway. Good spot, he's seen the run. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Lazio are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Batis, and the finish! Lahm delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And that's definitely not his best. That's going to go a long way. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Xavi Alonso.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about...
Now the finish! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Lazio are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nicely worked. Cafu.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that could set him on his way. In comes the corner. Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's quick to get it clear again. Lizarazu.
Villa really added the width there thanks to his...
Climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's Batistuta.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, again there's no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. Vieira. Manchester United finding their passes. Neymar. Cruyff. And that is expertly dealt with.
The attendance for this
Cantona.
match was 70,987.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's off and running. Floated through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he thumps it clear. Big chance! Just off target. Lahm, who's set up one goal so far. No way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Look at the space here. Has a go! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
He's had a shot! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lahm.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
David Villa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Pull it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a great pick out. He's got the shot away!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
David Villa.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Cafu. Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added
All shows
time.
there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi, and here's Hullet. Cantona. Szoboszlai. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's a good ball. There, and a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
Your
of
reflections
everybody
then,
who
Jim.
has found
Well,
themselves
Peter,
a little lost
I
today.
really couldn't
Please
see
look
what
at the
this
screen
team
for
was trying to
information on how
achieve,
to find
whether
your
it's the
way
manager's
around this
message
stadium.
not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
is vital. It's one! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Gullit at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's and the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a great... It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez is offering a right smile there. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira. And that's gone loose. And it's Messi. Maldini. Shot a goal! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Haaland. Haaland. It's a goal kick. Nicely spread. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Messi in acres of space out wide. Decent hit! Messi. And it's played forward. Now it's some... There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Out of play for a throw. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Gullit has a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Now the finish! Manchester United have their second corner now. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. That's an errant pass. Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi. And it's Xabi Alonso. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Nesta. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he thumps it clear. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Oh, good spread. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Nice defending, physical and effective. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. And the finish! He scores! It is no contest. It is a land. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Changement.
And the second half gets underway. Manchester United come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. That pass isn't the best. That's an excellent interception. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Khan deals with it effortlessly. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Messi. Haaland. Oh, super find. He's had a hit! He's got a goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Manchester United grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Oh, and he's through the middle. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Can he finish? No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Thuram. So we've reached the hour mark. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's found some space here. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. through to the goalkeeper. Pull it. Messi. Cafu. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And that's past the post.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for the runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Manchester United have their third corner. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he has been fouled there. Rijkaard. Nice sequence of passes. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Cafu. Now it's Messi. And it's Gullit. Now it's Neymar. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Mbappe. Suarez is onto this. He's having a go. It's a loose ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's found support out wide. Iniesta. Great chance! He scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.